Mauning, everybody. How are we doing today? Are we good? I hope we're all good today. I didn't sleep well again, so I don't know what it is lately. I just can't sleep very well. Oh well, I'll have a nap. I'll have a nap after stream. Hope you're good. Who's here today? Who do we have? Hello, S. Optimus. Oh, sorry, you're Optimus Prime. Hello, Optimus Prime. We are here. We are waiting. Hello, Scarlet Gaming Studios. If you're here still, you are. Hello, More They Cat. Hello, Emo Lover. And your boy, good to see ya. And Sword here. ICPK, how we doing? And Seiju Mist, how we doing? Hello. And Sukatsudo, good to see you again. And Rebel Wolf, good to see you. And Alexander, how we doing? Drinking a can of German beer after a hard day of work at the company. Now enjoy watching your weekly stream. Thank you very much. I'm always happy to, when you guys choose to spend a little bit of time with me. It means I'm doing something right. Primed and ready for spooks? Yeah. This one today is going to be good. It's a little different. I think it's still technically analog horror. At least I called it that, so I hope it is. But it's a little different than the ones we've been watching. So, let's be loud. It is a little different than the ones we've been watching, but it still looks nice and spooky, so. Also has a trailer. We'll watch the trailer first. Ice cold sweet tea. Finish eating lunch, and happy as always to join and watch the stream. No, thank you. I don't think I've had like, because American style sweet tea is like super sweet, isn't it? I don't think I've had that. And I don't really drink like much like. I guess they sell sweet tea in like, or they sell like iced tea in like plastic bottles, and I never really bought that, so I don't know. Maybe that's the same. So the hairdressers also had Karen wig cut professionally in the same trip. They cut. I guess. Oh yeah, I never really thought about it, but yeah, of course, a hairdresser would be able to cut a wig. I never thought about that. It's basically the same thing, isn't it? Interesting. I have a haircut like once every 6 months, and every time I go back there, I'm like, I look like a shaggy mountain man coming down from the mountains. I don't know why, but sweet tea just tastes wrong. It sounds wrong from what I've seen. Like just like tea and then like a kilo of sugar and then just drink that. No. Hey, Wheel Skeleton, how you doing? Taco truck or gyro truck? I've never had like. The only tacos I've had are the ones that you can make at home when you buy the kits from the store, and I know they're not amazing quality, so I've never actually been to like a proper taco truck before. So I think the first time I definitely have to try that. But I do like gyros. We call them kebabs here. Pretty sure it's the same thing, right? Hang on, let me check. Gyro food. Oh no, they're a little different, aren't they? They look like a soft taco. Huh. That looks pretty good, actually. I might prefer that. That looks pretty good. Hey, Arsix, how you doing? You're up early again. What's going on, big guy? I worked at McDonald's before. I remember while working there, people could even order a full jug of tea. They can order a jug of tea at McDonald's? Wow. That's nuts. I feel like sweet tea is 100% why Southern USA is so fat. Doner gyro is the same thing as kebab, like a different circus here. Ah, okay. And how you doing, Asahan? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's like there's like so many different names for it. We call it kebab or doner kebab. I'm pretty sure. Oh well, the pictures are the same, so maybe it is the same thing. What the hell's a kebab then? Hang on. Why are there like a million different? No, some of these aren't. Some of these are just YouTube, Google just being stupid. Because there's like baked bread ones? Doesn't sound right. And the pictures are the same for kebab, so. What? Whatever. We just call them kebabs. Sometimes gyros, we call them. Sometimes, but it's usually kebab. Couldn't decide on getting dinner, so now we're getting gyros. Well, I don't think you could go wrong either way, to be honest. I'd love to get like a proper Mexican taco at one point, and like a burrito too. I guess we have like, what is it? It's like a chain. What's it called? Like G&G, I think it is. Guzman and something, or something in Guzman. And they do nice burritos. They probably do kebabs, I don't know, but I usually get a burrito there. They're so expensive though, but they're really filling. So. I can't sleep? That's fair. That's fair. It's in the air lately, isn't it? Just either way? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I haven't had a kebab in ages. It's not easy to get where I am. There's not that many, actually now that I think about it, there aren't that many kebab shops. Not as many as there used to be. I mean, where I am, like in Brisbane, there's not as many, well, I used to live in Brisbane. I don't live in Brisbane at the moment, but in Queensland, there's not as many like Greek immigrants. Down south in like New South Wales and in Victoria, like Melbourne and Sydney, you guys probably know Melbourne and Sydney. They had a lot more Greek immigrants, so I imagine there's a lot more kebab shops down there. But up in Queensland, there weren't half as many, so we just never. I don't think we ever had as many. They didn't bring their food with them. So, how it is. I had a kebab before and I got full before I finished it. They're pretty big. Like, they can get pretty huge, some of them. When you think about it, it's so weird that 60% of our daily activity is just looking for food. Well, yeah, you know what they say, when you break it down, all activity is just looking for food and looking for sex, right? This hearing burrito reminds me of the time my roommate dared me to eat the other half of a Taco Bell burrito I just got, and I just stuffed it down and nearly choked. I ate some, I liked it. Oh, that's good. Never seen a kebab shop. Yeah, I was just thinking about it, and I can only remember 2 that I've ever seen. Or that I can remember, at least. And compared to like Chinese places or Thai, there's heaps of Thai and heaps of Chinese and heaps of Indian around here, but just not many kebab shops, which is, I'd never really thought about it until now. So, VTuber looking for sex, impossible. Yeah, we just give up on that. Okay, now that we're talking about kebabs and burritos, I am obliged. Leave my jar review in chat. Oh yeah, post it here if you want. Is anybody else eating? Have you finished your food, Real Skeleton? Because this is going to be really gross. And I don't want to spoil someone's meal, so. Speaking of Thai food, did you try them before? Yeah, I've had heaps of Thai food. There was this one Thai place I used to go to, and I'm sorry, I can't remember any of the names of the meals, but they did this really nice, I want to say it was a seafood curry. Oh, beautiful, just beautiful. Ready to eat before this? No, we're still ordering. All right, well, I want to say this now. So, Wheel Skeleton, let's close your ears for a minute. This is going to be bad. I brought this up on stream before, so maybe you remember it still. So there was a guy, and this is back when Vice was doing good articles. This guy, Vice did a good article about this, where a guy, so that the headline is, this guy served his friends tacos made from his own amputated leg. And he got in I believe it was a motorbike accident, and he had to get his leg amputated. And he's like, and he goes to the doctor, he's like, can I keep it? And they're like, yeah, sure. Because they have to give you your body parts back if you ask for religious purposes, so. And then he, oh, fuck, I can't even look at the fucking pictures in this article. It creeps me out so bad. And then he gets back and he calls up his friends and he's like, hey, remember that time we hypothetically asked if you would eat human meat if you had the chance, if you could get it ethically? Well, here's your chance. And so he got his friends around. He got a bunch of his friends around and he chopped up some of his meat and then they ate it. It's like, it's one of the only times you're ever going to get like completely ethical human meat, right? Legally. Because it's very difficult to even do it legally because you can't sell human meat. I believe in, and it depends on the state, right? They talk about it a bit in this article. But at the time, the laws were like, you can have human meat and you are allowed to eat it, but you're not allowed to sell it, right? So it's like, and you're not allowed to like injure yourself to get it. And so it's like the actual chances to get human meat are super limited. And this is basically the only way you're going to do it if you have body parts cut off because of an accident. And then you keep it. So have you had human meat before? No, thankfully. Of course you can just go to like Heidi where they're having lots of barbecues at the moment. So, but I wouldn't recommend going there. All I know about human meat is that it's just some funny tasting pork. Well, apparently, so that comes from, I believe that was Africa where that started spreading around. And maybe it was Papua New Guinea. I can't remember where exactly. I've heard a lot of crazy stories about Papua New Guinea, but we won't go into that. And it's because they just ate so much pork there that the human meat started tasting like pork too. But when you have different diets, your meat starts to change. So, but yes, if you want to read this article, and if you are not of a sensitive disposition, it is pretty interesting. I just Google leg meat taco, and you'll find it. It'll be the Vice one. It was back when Vice was good. We did an AMA as well. The hell? Were you able to log the meal in MyFitnessPal, or did you have to create a new food for the app? Anyway. Do you have any other outfit, just that stinky suit? Just a stinky suit, sorry. It smells pretty bad, don't worry about it. 100% eat my own amputated limb, but the state's weird of laws concerning voodoo. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. People did some pretty awful stuff in the name of like voodoo and what have you. Still do, allegedly. Still do. Not that all of it was, but every religion has its dark side, right? You could use fat meat to make human-style cicaronis. I'm not sure what that is. Sometimes I wonder if the world of fiction isn't better than our own, or at least a weirdo meter. Look, you'll often see stories where you're like, wow, there's like, if this was in a fictional story, this would be too on the nose, right? It's going to sound a bit unhinged. When I was in high school, I already tasted blood plenty of times, and it's always sweet. I was like, I wonder if my flesh tastes good too. Yeah. Yeah, blood is an interesting taste, isn't it? No laughing, frivolity, and joyness for building. So true. How you doing, El Augusto? Maybe different people taste differently. I imagine it would depend a lot on what you eat, and yeah, like people said, how much muscle and how much fat there is, and like what you do. Because it's the same with cattle, right? The more active, there's a particularly cruel practice where they don't let young calves move much, so they're a lot softer. And there's that other really cruel practice where they force feed, is it geese? They force feed geese so their livers sort of expand. I think it's something like that. There's a lot of cruel practices out there, but yes, you do change quite a bit based on what you put into your body. Even when you're not being eaten, remember that, you are what you eat. is 100% real. So, Brazilian company was selling empanadas made of human flesh back in 2012. Why? Why would you sell that? That's insane. Vampire's actually scared of garlic. They're trying to trick you into seasoning yourself. That's a good question. I wonder where that came from. Would it be the human wagyu? Oh no. Could you like specifically breed humans to be tastier like we do with like cows? You probably could. I kind of don't want to think about that, but you probably could. Duck faux gras. Yeah, that's right. It's like faux gras or something like that, isn't it? One episode of Futurama where Hermes' flesh is so infused with spice, it melts Roberto's skin. I don't remember that. I only watched the first... I didn't watch a lot of the later Futurama. Start down on sweet, but I can always get that checked. I know my grandmother had diabetes, so I'd be surprised. Oh, yeah, that's right. It could be. Foie gras, that's it. Use pipes to feed them because their necks are long. Man, it's pretty... Humans can be pretty cruel. And I'm just going to say it's really, really lucky to animals that being kind to them generally makes food tastier. If being cruel to them and beating them every day made their food tastier, you can bet your ass that we would torture the shit out of animals. Worse than we already do with factory farming. Ever heard of Ouroboros steak, where you grow flesh steaks from your own tradition? Oh man, growing your own meat is legitimately disturbing. So, human breeding for flesh sounds like a fucked up dystopia. Yeah, it really does. If your thing makes you sad, it's not worth it. The taste isn't that great. No, yeah, it's pretty... Yeah, you know what? Those crazy foodies, yeah, they get pretty nuts. This will move out to work out because my BF said if I worked out a bit on my body, I'd be dropped out gorgeous. Honestly, yeah, people, you know, it's always good to work out. You know, being, for the average person, being a little bit fitter is never gonna make your life worse. It's always gonna make your life better. You know, if not now, then in like 20 or 30 years. So, off topic. Do you want a new outfit, Mao? You wear the suit for I don't know how long. Well, I haven't really been thinking about that because I do have something special coming with my new overlays that I'm going to be working on soon. So I haven't really been thinking about new outfits and such. I probably should, hey. Honestly, in my head, streaming is taking a backseat to making YouTube videos, right? I just think that I need to focus on one thing getting off the ground first. I need to start making, like I'm making a nice amount of money from YouTube, but I want to make like double that, right? Is my sort of like my soft goal in my head, right? Is about double of what I'm making now. And everything else just sort of takes a back seat. And I think it's a little bit. That's why I've decided that after I finish my my Logic video, so I'm working on a current video, and then by the way, the thumbnail is up for the next video on my Patreon if you would like to see that. Make sure to go check that out. And so I've got this one video coming out, and then I'm finishing off the Logic one because that's like half done. And then after that, I'm going to give myself just a full week, maybe even 2 weeks, just to fix my overlays on stream. Because I've been putting it off because I always think that, well, you know, streaming isn't as important as my YouTube videos, but this is like, you know, it's part of the whole more they do experience, right? You know, videos and streaming and stuff like that. And realistically, you guys see more of my streams than you do my videos because I'm streaming so much more. So I need to put my best foot forward here. But it's just really hard just to it's really hard to just think about it sometimes, right? Now being based. 69k, you get a naked model. This dystopian book about human meat farming. Tender is the flesh. Probably the name. That's a sick name. Okay. Should we? Oh wait, no, hang on. There's something else I wanted to talk about. 2 things, 3 things. Oh right. That's right. I always forget to. I always forget to tell people to go watch my. No, we're streaming today. What are we doing? Edit the streams. Well, see, the thing is, I do take my streams and I cut them up into highlights for my second channel, and that was something I wanted to post, is I always forget to talk about my second channel. So make sure to go subscribe to my second channel. Here, I just posted a link there. And what I do is I'll like when I all the games I play and stuff like that, and the reactions and such, I put it on here. And so make sure to go check that out. And when we do the podcast, I don't know when the podcast is coming back, to be honest. But when we do it, it'll be on here as well. So, I always forget to mention it. So I think a lot of people don't even know I have the second channel. Hey Louis, how you doing? And how you doing, Mr. CC? Have you seen the latest compilation video of Fear and Hunger 3 fan concept by GoldenerTraum? That was something else I wanted to talk about as well. Make sure to go. So GoldenerTraum put all of his Fear and Hunger 3 concepts into a single video. Well, actually, there's going to be a second video, because it's part 1. Why is it only part 1? But here, go check that out, because GoldenerTraum does some sick stuff, and if you give him enough love, he might even make his own game. Podcast coming back? Maybe. I'm just really focusing on trying to get these videos done first to even think about that. TVH. Yo, Arstic, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. But yes. So make sure you go check out that GoldenerTraum video. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't subscribe to people on this account. Because there was that thing not long ago, like a few months ago, where on YouTube, you couldn't show off specific channels, and you could only show off who you subscribe to. So I didn't have anybody subscribed on here. I just had my own channels on there. But they've fixed that, so I always forget to subscribe to people. But yeah, make sure to go check that video out. It's sick. GoldenerTraum does some amazing work. And I believe he has commissions open too, so make sure to definitely go check that out. Was that all I wanted to talk about? Was that all I wanted to talk about? You think? Oh, yes. So I have something schemed up, but we'll probably do that next week instead. It's not quite finished yet, but it's good. So, what I want you guys to do is to think about a custom. What ideas you have for custom Fear and Hunger characters? Fear and Hunger 1, Fear and Hunger 2, even different settings in that world. So, just think about that. Have that in the back of your head for next week. We're doing something fun next week. You'll like it. Actually, it's actually related to GoldenerTraum too. So yeah, that'll be good. So just think about that. And okay, so oops. Okay, so today we are going to be watching the Sins of the Past series by Forky. By Spooked Forky on YouTube. Now, here's a link to Forky's channel. Hey, Cogsmith, good to see you. And make sure to go check them out and subscribe to them. Especially if you like what we're going to be watching today. And all the links and stuff are all down in the description as well. And also what we're going to be doing, this will be the first run of the bingo card, of the analog horror bingo card. So we designed this the other week, but this will be the first reaction with the bingo card. And I actually think that this one, because so this series is a little different from a regular analog horror series. It's very, I believe the creator calls it dreamcore. If you're familiar with dreamcore, if you'll know the moment we start watching, you'll get what it means. So this one is a little different than a regular analog horror series. So it might actually, we might not actually get a bingo today. Like other pure analog horror series, we just get bingos like instantly, right? But this one, we might not. We might not. So we'll actually see. I'm actually really interested to see. So, but yes. So I've been very eager to see this one because it looks so different from the regular ones we watch. And dreamcore is such an interesting aesthetic. I think it's tough to pull off dreamcore. And it's not as widely popular as other aesthetics. For whatever reason, I don't really know why. Maybe it's a bit too weird usually. But weirdness is great for horror series, so I reckon this will be pretty good. Okay, so we have there is actually an official trailer first, so we'll watch the official trailer first. Yeah, so you've probably seen this aesthetic before. What? Hang on, what Windows version is this? Windows, that's XP, right? When was that? That was like 2003 or 4 or something like that? Agent Millie. 2003? 2002? Reminiscent of the witches from Madoka. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's an interesting way of looking at it. And the witches are kind of like in dreams. They're sort of like in a dreaming state too, aren't they? Okay. That was just a trailer, right? So, Dreamcore-esque web series, yeah. Yeah, so you can see that it's using like the Dreamcore aesthetic, but also a little bit of analog horror. Like you can see that coming through there. So it's gonna be hard to say that like this is just straight up like one thing, right? It seems to move around a little bit and be kind of unique. So, but I you know, it's definitely a horror series, so that's why I'm pretty happy to cover it here. It looks interesting, doesn't it? Really that old? I guess. Like, what's that? Like 20 years ago? Yeah. Vista is literally considered retro now. Which one was Vista? Windows Vista. Was that after XP? I don't remember. Feel sad, nostalgic, and slightly spooked. Yeah, so one of the big things about Dreamcore is really pushing that sense of nostalgia, even when it's stuff that is you probably wouldn't be nostalgic for. So Dreamcore also has a big crossover with liminal horror, because liminal stuff feels that nostalgic even when it doesn't really make sense as well. So you'll often see Dreamcore and liminal stuff have a big crossover, and Dreamcore and analog horror for the same reason, because analog horror has that real sense of nostalgia too. But yeah, so there's a lot of crossover between them. Vista was run right before Windows 7. Okay. So it went like XP, Vista, 7. People said 7 was good, right? But then like Windows 8 was awful, and then we didn't get Windows 9, we just went to 10. And that's what we're running at the moment, isn't it? Is Windows 10. Right? I don't even pay attention, to be honest. Okay. So this is the first episode, and they do have descriptions. Sometimes they have descriptions. Sometimes nonsensical clips crudely put together in a short span of time can only be described as an interference. Okay. We won't look at comments until afterwards. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. Sorry, I just mute for a second. Sorry about that. I don't know why. I don't know what came over me. Okay. Okay, so that's, hang on, American dates. 20th of February, 77. Okay. Audio is really important. Sometimes get a sense of nostalgia for songs I've literally never heard before. Oh yeah, it's the audio is like, audio and smells can really go straight past our conscious brain and like go straight into our subconscious, like just really easily. So that's why I really emphasize audio in the games we play. Good audio will sell your game 100% and make a game 10 times better than what screenshots and stuff will suggest. So yeah, people really sleep on the audio. So hey Bar, how you doing? Large portions of the following footage have been tampered with or deleted entirely. Because of this, key context is missing that were needed to fully understand what is being shown. Oh, okay.
I pick one body part and I find out anything I want to know about it. I just want to find out about my daughter's dreams.
This is really, is this loud enough for you guys? This is really quiet. I'm going to turn it up a bit. And let me know if it's loud enough.
I pick one body part and I find out anything I want to know about it. I just want to find out about my daughter's dreams. And if it's not you controlling them, then who the hell is it?
You should know her very well. Why don't we take a walk together? Just you and I. Down Charlotte's Hall of Dreams.
Okay, so Charlotte. Oh, is she okay? I don't think she's okay, bros. I don't think she's okay. I'm sure there's Dreamcore. Dreamcore. Oh, fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
Please, please, please don't kill me. I'll help. Whatever you want. I'll do the job. I'll do it for free. I won't
So we're in Charlotte's dreams now. Is props even real? Check your pockets. Flashlight. They're useful. A random text in my vision. What the hell do you want me to do with this? Let's turn this thing on. Is this... It's going really loud again. Try pointing it around. Okay. Picks up sound. What does that say? Hang on, what does that say? Signal identified transporting. So the flashlight in the dream picks up sound. It's a really cool concept. And it transports you to them. Is that Tia? Who is Tia? I can't handle a dream. Like this again. Okay, she can't dream about Tia. Oh, actually, what is the? No, this is the intended quality. That's Dreamcore, baby. Okay, what the hell does this say? I don't think there's any shot. I don't think there's any shot of understanding this. Yourself to yeah, look, I'm gonna say this one's a wipe. Of course I do. Of course. What? She's responding to the. Okay, so we have red text as well. Okay, so I'm writing all these down. In dreams, we have white text, red text. It eats away at me. Knowing I could have prevented all of this. Okay. Already gave up? You can see it. It's impossible to read. Then this. What? Keep going. Then keep going. Oh. It's actually translated this time. So nice. I love the style. It's a really nice style, isn't it? The Dreamcore aesthetic. What is this? A book? Picture? Isn't this my township card? What's a township card? Might be useful for later. Great. More black space. Use your flashlight. Is it a flashlight? Is it a sound light? Oh, what the hell? Even that shit isn't real. I think you're in a dream. I don't think anything's real. Okay, let's go touch. What is that? Alright, let's take my hand. Let's try my ID. Oh, no. Oh, can't look at your ID. Oh, okay. Your father... Oh, here we go. Your father will wake up soon, so I'll leave you with one last gift. Turning on subtitles is actually really good for this series. Can't listen to these streams on my damn phone. Drinks up every time there's an ad. It freezes up, and when the ad's done, to restart the stream from the beginning. That's so dumb, yeah. Yeah, that was a blood portal. Your father will wake up soon, so I'll leave you one last gift.
You're gonna die too, aren't you? I can feel it. It's okay. We'll be reborn. Together. I won't ever be alone again. I'll keep holding on to you forever.
Congrats, you got the rose. How do you feel? After learning about Tia. I'm sorry. Your dad is coming soon. Until next time. King is gone. It's just... Ellie talked about who was controlling the dreams with him, yes? Did you get it now, Bill? This is a tale brought on by your does that say? Sins? Your own sins, I guess? Yeah. I better not see you cry. Cry now. That's mean.
Oh, Mr. Lewis. Nap. Well, it's just... Charlotte and I had an argument. She kept trying to get on me about how I got hurt and how she could help, and everything she usually says. She doesn't even sugarcoat that she thinks I'm weak and that I can't take care of myself. I mean, she's literally beat people up for me. All for a prick like me. Everything you all think I worked for, every little play I've acted for, it wasn't even my work, it was all Charlotte. Yeah, I did the acting, and yeah, I went up there on stage, but she's the one that set me up with everything. She helped me memorize my lines. She helped me move around on stage when I couldn't. Do you know how horrible I feel when I trip on stage without her? How horrible it is to know that I can't do anything without her help? Sorry. You didn't need to hear all that.
Fine, Rob. Okay, so we have 5 characters, okay? So we have Bill Settle is the father who's looking into Charlotte's dreams, his daughter, right? In Charlotte's dreams, she didn't want to dream about Tia because something happened to her. And that was Tia there, her sister. So we have Bill, Charlotte, and Tia, right? There's also a character called King who seems to be able to allow Bill to peer into her dreams. I think King is the white text, is what I think. And then we had red text as well, who was talking to Bill. Because the red text was like, oh, you were talking to him about looking into dreams, which suggests that there's two text people, right? So I think King is a white text, and we have red text as well. So that's what I think is. I think that's what we've got so far. So I wonder what happened to Tia. But there was like the noose. So maybe Tia hung herself, which is a bit dark. It's a horror series, right? Okay, so this is a bit earlier. So the dreams we saw were from the 20th of February 77. So this is like a few weeks earlier. You can't bring us back. So why'd you go on? You suffered enough. You have a choice. Let's stop. Continue. Charlotte makes the wrong choice. Okay. So there's more people who have vanished. It's not just Tia then. And she's continuing dreaming. Oh, okay. So Tia, Bill, King. Music. Okay, that's music. Oh, if this has got like Aphex Twin and stuff music, we might get owned on YouTube's DRM protection belt, whatever. Okay, that was cool. What do you guys think? That was a sick opening. That was 9 minutes. That's huge. Ooh. It's horror. There's going to be talks of wrist water and neck swings. You're right, yeah. Nonsensical clips crudely put together in a short span of time can only be described as an interference. Okay, so that's what the first episode's interference, right? No, it didn't feel like 9 minutes. That was sick. Let's see. Protagonist would be Charlotte, Tia's sister, who may have been killed. Demonstrated by the image of the loading screen in the television where Tia's recording starts. Charlotte will find herself in a simulation or dream where she's in an arcade room, blah, 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 blah. There's a red flare at the end of the situation. So far it doesn't seem like Charlotte is the one who's dead. I think Charlotte is still alive. Or maybe she's like in a coma or something. Because her father was looking into her dreams, right? But I think Tia is definitely dead. I thought this was a video game. I'm really excited to play it. There must be like a Dreamcore video game somewhere, right? This is cool though. This is really cool. See this on their phone. Hate this app. Yes, phone apps are pretty bad these days, and YouTube are just so slow on fixing their stuff. So, dribble aesthetic, nice change from typical online horror. Yeah. It's refreshing to see something so different, yet still so bizarre and unsettling. Yumi Nikki. It does have Yumi Nikki vibes. Yumi Nikki was 100% Dreamcore, early Dreamcore, right? All right. Okay, so episode 2, Township. This is an intermission. Most of the site's completely broken. This feels like a waste of time. Okay. This is an intermission. This is the second episode, I'm pretty sure. And it's an intermission, and it's still 9 minutes long. All of these are... Well, actually, no, not all of them. Then you've got like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then a few really short ones. And so that's interesting. I guess it's a bit of a slow-moving series. You know, you've got all like a year ago, 7 months, 6 months, 3 weeks ago. So, okay. Off, definitely Dreamcore. Hang on. Put the subtitles on. The Agent Man, Agent Millie. Who is Agent Millie? That's a new character. Agent Millie. Agent Man. Does that say child games? Is that what that says? Cold cases. There we go. The computer might be at risk. Antivirus software might not be installed. I wonder if that's canon. This is cold cases. What does it say? Something disappearances? I can't really tell. Weird RPG Maker game where you play as baseball dude. Oh yeah, off would definitely be Dreamcore, I reckon. Because that's the whole point of that is like I think this is technically spoilers, but you're like inside someone's mind when they're in the coma, right? Hey Vapor, yeah, no worries. Grass hill from the wallpaper nowadays is a vineyard. Oh, that's nice. I can't read what any of this says. Oh. Township has little to do with the disappearances in Windsor. It is unlikely that there is a large conspiracy at play when it comes to this company. Please direct all efforts towards frequent visitors of their location. Thank you. Oh, that was the card from the first one. Township company. Charlotte had a township card, remember? Please direct all efforts towards frequent visitors of their location. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so what? Mozilla Firefox. Townshipmerch.com. Is that a real website? It's really special to be held. Wow. Online mod has made it easier and easier for us to contact you. Whether you have a complaint about one of our locations, you just want to send hello our way, this is a page for you. Shoot us a message, we get lonely here. Hello? Question mark. Oh, I didn't expect this chat to still work. What were they saying? I guess this site is sort. Really? Sorry, the site does that automatically. It's fine. What's this chat for you? For again. Questions about the company and whatnot. I wasn't expecting anyone else to be on. You're an employee, right? Job is getting pretty dead, and I doubt the company's lasting another year or two. The whole thing down in Windsor really put a hit in the company. So what happened in Windsor? I'm actually here to investigate that. Oh, you're with the police? You could say that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Township has never been very open about their intentions. I'm not saying they had anything to do with the disappearances, since I really doubt that, but it's worth looking into, I guess. What do you mean not open about their intentions? Hello? Oops, that person got fired live. Player of the Week. One random player is chosen every week from our long list of archives collected from Township locations based on skill and points received in game. So I guess Township must be the arcade, because you get the arcade cards, right? And then something happened in Windsor. What is an Umbra? Persons of interest, documents. What the hell? Umbras, as far as we can tell, are an explanation for a majority of paranormal sightings reported throughout history. Whether it be demons, spirits, ghosts, as far as we can tell, they explain most of them, even the more far-fetched concept. An Umbra, as far as we can discern, is simply an entity that is obsessed with the idea of evolution and perfection, whether consciously or unconsciously. An Umbra is an entity obsessed with the idea of evolution and perfection. In every case we've seen so far, this obsession with perfection has been physical. Umbras tend to stick to one object or sometimes even concepts after their human death. What's more common is that we have gathered is an object valuable to them close to their death after a family relic, a gift to them from somebody dear, things like that. When upgrading, they tend to use objects around them, around whatever they possess to the best of their ability. If they died around wood, the forms or stages they take on may begin to look very wood or tree-like. If they died in the snow, snow-like, and so on and so forth. Attempting to construct a perfect form more humanoid. But could there possibly be other forms of upgrading? What the hell is going on here? I think you might be right about this not completing a bingo. Shit, what page are you on now? I got someone to this. I completely forgot about bingo. Have we actually hit? We've got. Okay, hang on. We'll finish this and then we'll look at the bingo. Hey, Bar, how you doing? It says you're on Umbra page. Not necessarily sure what that means. Can you not access the page? No. Interesting. I'll stay on standby. I'll tell you if I need anything. Wait, what? The employee has no idea what Umbra is? I never agreed to this, but all right. That's the star, but inverse. Our website doesn't have that. That's odd. Can you look around archives, see anything of that sort? Hang on. What did he say? I'm not sure if we have anything, but I'll take a look. Stay here. Got it. And then I guess he posts the logins. And I'm back. No? Why was it blurred out? What did he do? Or is they entering the info, I guess? Charlotte Littlething at hotmail.com. Dream Machine. Charlotte, was that Charlotte? Yeah, Charlotte, little thing. Why does Charlotte have a login? What the hell? Hang on. I should be working login. Turns out there's certain things on the website that were never put to fruition that involve logins, online games, etc. Okay, let's write down this password actually. Charlotte. There's a little thing, right? Little thing at. Is that Hotmail? That's an old one. Dream Machine. Charlotte's little thing. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Been granted access to the list of special persons on account of you, yourself, being one of them. Do not take this for granted. Think of it as an exchange of information. Information we have is limited. We have gathered what we can from various sources, such as your dreams, personals who have known these people. If you have anything to add, please message us with your. Why do they have a list of stuff? Why do they have a list of information about Charlotte, and they want Charlotte to add to it? How bizarre. Oh. Charlotte was presumed dead towards that horrible stream of events. Okay, so Charlotte is dead. Okay. Loud, tall, annoying. Charlotte appeared to be extremely short-tempered, little patient for anyone, including her own friends. She'd be comfortably placed within the bully stereotype you often see in cheesy movies, except it was rare for her to be stopped by some courageous hero main protagonist. Okay. She was often seen in the arcade nearest to her or caring for her little sister Tia. Despite her rude demeanor and way of going about things, Charlotte found little comfort in doing anything that wasn't helping her friends and family achieve what she believed was to be their purpose. Perhaps it was because of her own lack of one. How does this tie in with the Umbra thing? Because they want to perfect themselves and she's pushing people to do their purpose. Can you imagine a company doing a profile on you and like it's just like, yeah, you're a jerk. Your love, Ruthie. Okay, we have another character, Ruthie. Who is Ruthie? Ruthie. Charlotte's love? Question mark. Tia Setter was a rather on the whim person. Very little stayed consistent about her during her life, other than her dream to one day be an actress. Okay, she's fucking dead. Something that Charlotte Settle was undoubtedly played a huge role in building up before Tia's unfortunate passing. Based on Charlotte's dreams, it would appear her killer lured her in with promises of working towards her acting dreams without the help of Charlotte. It's likely that Tia was very insecure about her own ability to do things. Doubled by her visual impairment. Okay, so she was perhaps... Oh, so she was blind. Okay. Right. In the last episode, remember in Tia's voiceover, she said that Charlotte helped her move around the stage, and I wondered what that meant. I guess so if Tia was blind, then that would explain what she meant there. So that Tia was... it was known that she was bullied or generally disregarded in her class. Okay, so Tia was blind. Blind to be an actress. This is interesting. Okay. Ruthie. Ruthie's a new character. Ruthie appears to have the more traumatic past of the whole friend group. It's unknown what happened to her. We know that her brother, King, killed their two parents before finally coming to a shot in the head administered by Ruthie. Oh my god! So wait, hang on. So King is dead, but King was the... Hang on. What? King is Ruthie's brother. Ruthie's brother. And he's dead. Shot in the head. But Bill, Charlotte's father, the main character's father, was talking to him to get into Charlotte's dreams. So, to Bill about Charlotte's dreams. So maybe this happened a bit later? What the hell is going on here? Okay. That's pretty hardcore, though. Shooting your own brother in the head because he murdered your parents is pretty hardcore. She drives to the side of fried mushrooms, veggies, fries, curry, mango lassi, and veggies. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Her family had quite the inheritance to leave behind, yet Ruthie has touched almost none of it. It appears she liked to spend any money she did touch on odd clothing combinations, quiet, patient, and easy to push around. Ruthie is nothing like her partner. Oh, look, it's the crying face emoji. Well, she is crying. Poor Ruthie, she got fucked up, huh? Nothing like her partner. Oh, okay, so I guess her and Charlotte are dating. Yes, so they are dating here. Are we going back to Tia then? Oh, we can click on the pictures. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Ruthie's dripped out. She's stanced up. You know, you don't fuck with her, boys. You're getting owned. You're getting fucking owned. Look, this weird company profile website just keeps getting worse and worse. It's like, yeah, you know, your murdered little sister, if you click on her picture, we'll just show a picture of her covered in blood. The snowbirds cross. 2 snowbirds cross. 2 unfortunate fates. Intertwined, they now lie. Their flesh mingling. You did this, Charlotte. And you will fix it. Okay. Like entire autobiographies in here. I'm aware Township was very locally based throughout its location and community contained. Did you ever make video games centered around the town residents? That was a pretty common thing. What the hell? So they were building a profile on Charlotte to make a video game based around her to put in the arcade? Any idea what the hell I just watched? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, I thought that was my eyes for a second. Okay, so that's cold cases. Windsor. Okay, so that's Windsor disappearances. That's what we're looking at now, is the Windsor disappearances. And deleting the township folders? Why would you delete the township folder? 2 snowbears is a medieval crest. Interesting. Isn't that doxing with extra steps? Yeah, basically. Missing persons, superstitions, and Windsor disappearance. So this is in Windsor. Wait, hang on. What was this deleted? Cold cases, Windsor disappearances, and township. Okay, that's what was deleted. Why would you delete the township folder? I guess it only had that one text file, so who cares, right? New text document. does that say? Hang on, no, what did that say? I can't read that. What does that say? Does it say like archived? And then put that into like unopened cold cases. Oh, I guess old Millie's given up on that one, huh?
Mom probably saw whatever that was too.
Ready to finish fan art. Sincerely hope Marilyn enjoyed it. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming in.
Mom probably saw whatever that was too.
Hope you saw whatever that was too. No, I didn't. Sorry. Was that Tia or was that Charlotte? Webcam recording? Oh, fuck me. You aren't Charlotte. Uh-oh. Because you have the red text again, and it knows you're not. Like I said, where red text seems to, if red text is a thing, right? It might not be. Works with township ? Will a scared rabbit clinging to a wolf ever have a good conclusion? The snowbird that landed its wings so gracefully on the wolf is gone. The bear that offered such love for this wolf was ultimately led to the same fate as the poor snowbird. And yet the young rabbit still clings, finding itself belonging nowhere else. Until even the wolf, the ruiner of all, finds itself a new home for the young rabbit. And eventually, the wolf lets its unbreakable guard down, allowing itself to find solace in the rabbit as well. So is this talking about, Scared Rabbit, is that Ruthie, the one who shot her brother, clinging to a wolf, and the wolf is Charlotte? Snowbird that landed its wings so gratefully on the wolf is gone. And that's Tia. Tia is the snowbird, right? Let's write this down. So there's two victims. Snowbird. There's two snowbirds, right? Snowbird, Tia. Tia's fucking dead. She's 100% dead, right? Rabbit. Probably Ruthie. Wolf, probably Charlotte. Probably. The bear that offered such love for this wolf was ultimately led to the same fate as the poor snowbird. We don't know who this might be yet. It might be Ruthie's brother, maybe? King? Maybe. Maybe that's a different character we don't know. The young rabbit still clings, finding itself belonging nowhere else. Until even the wolf, ruiner of all, finds itself a new home for the young rabbit. Eventually, the wolf lets its unbreakable guard down, allowing itself to find solace for the rabbit as well. Okay, yeah. I do feel like the rabbit is definitely Ruthie, and the wolf is Charlotte. Okay, and so Tia's a snowbird, right? And it said that there was two, around here. Two snowbirds cross. Intertwined they now lie. Their flesh mingling. So there's two people who died. And they're probably buried together. And it's because of Charlotte. So who could that be? And you will fix it.
Can you still hear me?
So one is obviously Tia. But we don't know who the other one might be. Well, the only other character we know that's dead is King. So I think there might be a character we just haven't been introduced to yet, is what I think is happening. Guessing that Charlotte somehow pulled Namori and killed Tia, but blamed it on a mysterious serial killer and lured her away. Now Tia's ghost is wanting her to make her confess. That'd be interesting. 17 comments for emojis. Yeah. Hey Vincent, how you doing? Good to see you trucking on. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're watching some great horror series lately, and this one's been pretty banging. So, okay, so this was just an intermission, and we didn't even see all of this video either, right? Like we didn't see because it goes for like 2 minutes, and we only saw like. See, look, we only saw like 40 seconds. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it behind the YouTube thing. We should, at the end of this, we should check out that website. Hang on, what was it? It's like townshipmerch.com, right? Townshipmerch.com. We'll check that out soon. Merch.com. You know what? Fuck it. Let's check it out now. If it actually works. Oh, okay. So it's changed a bit. So we might watch everything first because it's already changed. So it might spoil future stuff. So we won't watch that yet. The tone of the Snowbird section suggests a beautiful but ultimately tragic meeting between two characters. Yeah. And their fates are the same and their flesh is merged together. Their flesh merging together suggests that they're buried together, right? But it could also be metaphorical. Like if that comment, that comment suggested that Charlotte killed Tia. And then we've got the whole Umbra thing, right? Where, they possess things that are around them when they die and then they try and perfect it. So Tia could be an Umbra trying to perfect Charlotte, and that could be like the merging of the flesh, right? And she used that was around her. So she used her own dead body to perfect Charlotte. So that's what that could be. We'll see. I have a feeling we don't know all the players yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Has it? Oh, right, the bingo board. Yes. Let's get the bingo board. Okay. Where is bingo is... Yep, okay. Okay, so, creepy kids drawings. Do we have creepy kids drawings yet? No, we have old-timey music. Old-timey music. Barely audible voices. Yes. Random ads and cutaways? No ads yet. Transcribed conversations? No. Religious horror? No. News alert? Creepy toys, mascots, cult? No. Stick figures? AI voices? No AI voices yet. VHS effects. We haven't even had VHS effects, have we? Have we had VHS effects yet? I think we did. Oops. I think we did. When it showed it on the TV. Yeah, I think we had that. No Photoshop face yet. Censor bar. Have we had any censorship yet? We have had the screen get fuzzy, but I don't know if that was to censor anything, is the thing. So I'm gonna say no on that. 911 call, no. Virus, no. Emergency alert, no. Government conspiracies? There's a conspiracy with Township, but they're not a government, are they? Manipulator / hijack broadcast, no. POV camcorder, not. There is POV, but not a camcorder. Loud ongoing screaming, not yet. Categories, stages, rankings. Oh, no, we did. We did have that when it was talking about the Umbra. So yes, there are stages. There are stages of the Umbra. Funny instead of scary? No, it's been freaky so far. And no before and after categories. Okay, so. We've got 4 so far after 2 episodes. So. I think. Have we had. Oh, should we count it as creepy kids drawings because of the simple style? I don't know if they're kids drawings though. You know what? I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it because it's supposed to be a kid's style. Like Tia when she was all bloody. That was definitely supposed to be like this one here, like a kid's style, right? Oops, hang on. This is in the way. So I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that as Keepy Kids drawings. Yeah, I think we're this is what we've got so far. Okay. Cult might be a possibility, but not right now. Yeah, so I'm only going to count things that are like hard confirmed so far. Right, so Township, there's a conspiracy there, but are they involved in the government? Maybe I should change, you know what, I might change this in future. So instead of corrupt government / conspiracies, what I might change that to is just government or corporate, right? Government or corporate conspiracy or corruption. But for now we'll leave that. So let's see more there. Cat, thanks for coming in. Someone give me a brief summary of what the series is about. Okay, so far it's not clear. It's not clear at the moment. Okay, so this girl here on screen, right, is Tia. She has died. And she seems to be haunting a website. And there's another girl, her older sister, Charlotte, did something. And we don't know what yet. Maybe she murdered her or she caused her death somehow. And we've got two characters. We've got her father and a detective trying to figure out what happened. And that's basically where we are at the moment. Right, I should write down, so that's Millie. Agent Millie is the detective. So, transcending story about becoming more than just yourself. That's definitely that's definitely a theme in there, for sure. Yeah, it's a good thumbnail. I like that thumbnail. Hang on. This one here, that's a good thumbnail. I like that. Why doesn't that have many views? I'll have to look at that later. Sometimes I'll see a video, I'm just like, why doesn't that have many views? I'll have to check it out later. And you watch it and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I don't know about this one, maybe. I don't know I don't recognize that name, something sinister. So. At least she's haunting an old website, not the modern corporate Memphis style hellhole. Oh, could you? Corporate Memphis horror. Oh no. Has somebody done that before? Corporate Memphis horror? I know that there is the Saturn eating his own son corporate style. Hang on, let me pull that up. Saturn eating his own son corporate style. Yeah, here. Man, could you imagine a full horror game in this style, though? That's great. There's also another name for this style. I believe it was Facebook that actually pioneered it. They hired a group to pioneer it. I remember going through the original documentation about it and just being utterly disgusted and feeling it in my veins. What a disgusting style. So utterly soulless. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're here to watch horror and not be... We're here to watch fake horror, not real horror. Is it finally out of fashion now? No, it's not. It's absolutely not. No. Whenever they do like Google Doodles or YouTube, like YouTube Doodles at the top there, they always use that style still. So it's still there. Video called You Will Eat the Bugs and depicts VR future, you just being a corporate art hellhole. That sounds like a nightmare. Okay. So that's enough corporate horror. Let's look at indie horror. Read the Pepsi logo design document? Yes, I have. That's an actual masterpiece, that. Okay. So, sometimes clarity after an interference can be a blessing. Other times it feels like a sack full of info being slammed against your head over and over and over. Okay. Oh, character spoilers. Solid art, easy, fast, safe to make, but no charm. Absolutely, yeah. Redesign your logo. We know what we're doing. Okay. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. So this is Tia. Oh, an audience. Sorry, stage fright. I know what you're here for. To learn more about me. No, that's not right. You don't care about me. I care about you, Tia. You care about that day. Oh, actually, I do care about that day, to be honest. Action. Our kitchen. It's a bit crude, but such short notice, what choice did I have? Anyway, let's start. All right, this is Charlotte. Sorry, that's all. Charlotte is the star. Tia. I'm gonna go now. I'm up, I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to eat. Whatever. What's this? Sorry, I'm late. Aw, don't laugh at her. Should we be laughing? Pff, who cares? Like her sister is here. Don't bully her. She's got limited sight. I don't think she's completely blind, but she has limited sight at least. I think going home would be nice. Oh, god damn it, God. Thought I set it up right. Whatever. Holding it now. Oh, it's the camera. Okay. My world, my rules. Anyways, action again. Should go home. Wait. Yes? Pff, look at you. Are you walking home already? Are you seriously going to be this petty? Not now, Kurt. Piss off. Whatever. Let's just go after a bit. Even wash your hair, Tia? Why is she being so mean to Tia? Who is this blondie? Guess I can smell the maggots from here? What? I can smell maggots? Whatever. You're ugly as shit. As you would know, you can't even see anything but begin with. Like talking about. Wow, she's so mean to Tia. What the hell? What? Die? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't, die here, please. I want to see Charlotte. Please. What did I even do to you? It hurts. Did Blondie kill Tia? Walking around for hours. 11/16/1995. Wow, this is like 18 years later. Assuming this is the date. I imagine that's supposed to be 1995. Ongoing screaming check? Oh, yes, that is ongoing screaming. Yes, you're right. That is ongoing screaming. Ongoing screaming. And we have POV camcorder. Oh, we actually had that. We actually had POV camcorder. Yeah, wow, what the hell? She literally picked up the camera. Now, I won't say funny instead of scary because that moment was meant to be a little goofy and funny. So it's only funny instead of scary when it's intended to be scary, but it's funny instead. So that was fine. Okay. I've been walking around thinking for hours, and the TV buzzing in the background isn't helping the headache. Unless it's supposed to be like 1950 something. I wonder what this is supposed to be. I know. I'll call Ruthie. Phone's in the hallway. Who was that? Butterflies? Logic reference? Let's go, bros.
Yes. Hey, Ruthie.
Charlotte? Why'd you call? It's so early.
Yeah, so, did Tia stop by your place last night? We got into a bit of an argument, and she just stormed off. I'm really worried here, Ruthie. I mean, with her inability to see and all.
Tia? No, she hasn't come here. I haven't seen her in a while. Did you try calling Jay?
Okay, who's Jay?
No. She wouldn't be with him. She doesn't exactly like him all that much.
Jay.
She just tolerates him at best. I just can't think of anybody else to call. She doesn't really have any friends outside of us, you know?
That's true. Maybe she just made a friend? Maybe she's just having a sleepover?
With the argument we had? Hell no.
Did you tell your parents?
Yeah, they were out having a date night. Dad was acting really out of it recently, and Mom wanted to do something nice for him. But now they're out looking for her.
I'm sure she'll turn up eventually today. Try and relax.
Second 676. This is where Charlotte blames herself because she and Tia got into an argument and Tia stormed off and then got murdered. Harmony's room. Who is Harmony? Hang on. Oh, it said that here. There was like Tia and Harmony. So who is Harmony? Hang on. Well, we've seen that teddy bear before, haven't we? Whoa. At a dead cold feet for hours, calling for help. When something arrived, it was chalked down to nothing but losing her youngest child. Charlotte kept the teddy bear, unable to do anything she found. Charlotte was the one who... Oh, Harmony is their mom. Oh, wow. Harmony Settle, mother. And Bill Settle was the dad. Oh, that's so sad. Mom, what did you see at that arcade?
This is Joseph.
You didn't think I would let it be that boring, did you?
Meet Nina.
Let the questioning begin.
Did you see that? Did you see that? That was clever. That was clever.
This is Joseph.
You didn't think I would let it be that boring, did you?
So it was going to do the standard analog horror thing of just doing like the conversation play out like that. And then whoever's telling this story was like, nah, we're not doing it that way. We're doing it my way. That's really clever. Meet Nina.
Let the questioning begin.
Hello, Charlotte. How do you feel?
Cut the shit. You don't give a fuck about how I feel. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. And I don't have to tell you jack shit.
Hello, Charlotte reference. Let's go. Just figured you would be more cooperative. Considering you killed Nina and Tia. What? Okay, so Nina was the bully who killed Tia. Killed Tia. Charlotte killed her. Ah, Nina was the other snowbird. Okay. Nina was there's a second snowbird. Okay, so yeah, that character hadn't actually been introduced yet, I'm pretty sure. So. And I remember YouTube 360 VR videos. It'd be kind of cool for a horror creator to use that. Oh yeah. I remember there was the Gorillaz music video that did that. Maybe funny. So yeah, like if it's okay if it uses humor, but we only check off the funny instead of scary box if it's supposed to be scary but it ends up being funny instead. But that's if it's supposed to be funny and it's funny, that's fine. So.
Really be talking like this? And you don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone, so bite me.
Does this count as a transcribed conversation? I don't think it does. I personally don't mind dropping the case.
The only thing I will tell you is a little bit about what we argued about. Tia had a rough day of school that day. Some kids got a few hits on her. She didn't tell me who. Said something about me always doing shit for her, not letting her be independent. After that, she stormed off and I didn't see her again.
In the same room my father killed you, Tia. What? Did Nina kill Tia then? Old. So maybe she didn't. Maybe a serial killer did grab both of them then while they were fighting. Maybe Nina gave her to like her dad, and her dad killed her or something. Oh, what does that say? Hang on, it's backwards, isn't it? Oh man, what does that even say? I don't know. I don't... Reverse, yeah. Oh, here we go. Perspective shift. That's what it said. Harmony's judgment. Okay, so this is the mom. I told you before. Ooh. The hell does that say? Not. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll show you something nice. No, what did it say? What did it say? Can we figure it out? Not continue. I told you before to not continue. I'll show you something nice. Oh, so Harmony was the one that told Charlotte to stop dreaming. Okay. At the very start, remember, because somebody told Charlotte to stop dreaming and to stop what she's doing, but then she kept going. Okay.
Maybe Buddy played this game before.
Lewis. Who is Lewis? Lewis?
I should have.
What is that? Ian? Lewis? Will you speak to... Okay, we are Lewis at the moment. I wonder if that's King. Because King isn't a name, it's a nickname. It's easy to read to far from close to that font, that's true. It is a lot easier to read. Yeah. Eden? Lewis Eden. Oh yeah, it does look like Eden, doesn't it? Lewis Eden. Eden, you're right. Will you speak to Tia? Is this the killer?
Asked Lottie or her friends for help after all.
Why do we talk about this in the back room? Uh-oh. Isn't that where Nina died? What? Hang on. Oh, that was a fake out. Oh, okay. So Nina beat the shit out of Tia, but she didn't kill her. And then later on, Nina got killed there. Oh, okay. So that's weird. Hang on, we had to go back. We had to listen to this.
I should have asked Lottie or her friends for help after all.
You ask her for more? Will you lead her back? Dear, I'm running out of time. I'll speed this up for you. Oh, don't do that. Don't make it go like a frame. Lewis Eden, will you do as promised? Oh, God. He's... Does that feel good? Will you do as promised? Who did he... He promised to hurt her? He promised to kill her. Who did he promise to kill her to? Lewis Eden promised to kill Tia, question mark. That's bizarre. So, Nina died before her. Nina died before Tia. In the back rooms mentioned, of the township, right? Township arcade. Okay, so what the fuck is going on? And then Lewis Eden killed Tia. He beat her to death, which is pretty fucking horrible.
I truly cannot do this anymore. Why can't somebody else deal with all of this? Why does it have to show me?
You got the bear. Congrats. This is the past two. Clarity by Forky. That was intense. That was intense. Okay, so we had Ruthie, Nina, Harmony, Charlotte, Tia, and Louie. Okay. Yeah. Every viewer here. That's us. That's us. We're every viewer here. Joseph. Who the hell was Joseph? Who was Joseph? Was that the... That must have been the other boy. Because there was another boy. You know, here. How there's the boy and Nina. Okay, we'll write down... I don't think Joseph is that important, but we'll write down Joseph as well. Okay. Oh, here we go. Tell me, when you wake up after a long dream, do you not feel the rush of recollecting everything that happened all at once? Only to forgetting it not a moment later. Only to forget it. Not a moment later. Fleeting. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think that's confusing. So then the question is, Nina was killed in the same spot that Tia was. Probably by the same guy, but we don't know for certain who killed Nina. It's probably the same guy. That says Lewis. It could be. So that supernatural element of the Umbra, it could be something going on there, but we don't know yet. Something ends up happening to Charlotte as well. The cops think that Charlotte killed Nina and Tia for some reason. I wonder why that is. Interesting. I do think we need to check out something else in the bingo though. We had a hijacked broadcast there. We explicitly had a hijacked broadcast. So where was that? Here you go. Hijacked manipulated broadcast. Yeah, we had that. Put them together because they hate each other. Also, because the Umbra uses things around it to build, to perfect itself. So I wonder if Louis is killing people to perfect something for an Umbra. I think we had a transcribed conversation. I think that counts. It's not the same style as analog horror, and in fact, it sort of jokingly played around with that. But I think it's still a transcribed conversation. I think we can call that. Isn't they care for the other things of them? Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. It's I don't think we have all the pieces yet still. I still think we're missing quite a few pieces here, is the thing. So sometimes clarity after an interference can be a blessing. Other times it feels like a sack of info being slammed into your head over and over and over again. Oh no. Oh, that's in context of Tia being beaten to death, being punched in the head again and again and again. Yeah, that's not very cash money, bros. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit dark. Wow, guys, this horror series is pretty dark. Wow, I can't believe that. Now, okay, so now to be specific, no, okay, basically it says, I was going to actually hear and say, well, specifically, we don't know for 100% certain that Louis killed her, but it's like, yeah, he killed her. Okay, I'm going to say there's about a 10% chance that he didn't, because sometimes these series like throwing a curveball in there, but I have a feeling he probably did. Wonder who's the person with the long red hair. Long red hair? Oh, this one. I wonder if that's supposed to be Charlotte, like, looking at what's happening, because we saw that earlier. Where did we see that? Where was it? We saw it earlier and they were watching a TV, and I'm pretty... Here we go. See, so they're watching a TV and they're watching what's happening. So I think this is Charlotte... I think this is Charlotte being shown what's happening, is what I think that is. We saw her perspective shift. Oh, we did see that, didn't we? Yeah. So I think that's Charlotte. Because it's sort of like brownie red hair, and she's got brownie red hair, so... Okay. Now, this is a whopper. This is a 20-minute one. This is the longest one, and then all the other ones after this are much shorter, so... If this video is copyrighted, please check here. Should we watch that one instead? For Russian viewers. Well, this was copyrighted too anyway, so. I think we're gonna get pinged for this one. We're just gonna get pinged for that. That's okay. We'll just eat that. Okay, let's watch. Wait, what does the description say? Everything has an origin point. Oh, is this gonna actually answer what's happening?
Lewis, can't you stop pulling me now? I don't want to go wherever we're going. I haven't felt my legs in a while now. It is cold after all. Can't we stop by my house to get some sweatpants?
Oh, Pablo, thanks so much, man.
Why do you keep whispering to yourself, Lewis? Can't you hear me? I don't want to go. Please drop me already. I need to go say bye to Charlotte.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck me. What was that? I was going to turn that down a little bit. That was really loud. So she's buried in a grave with somebody else. So that's the eye, the nose, the mouth. Yeah, she's buried with like Nina, I'm pretty sure. So Louis killed Nina and... But then how would they know where Nina was killed then? I'm pretty sure that's Nina, but we'll wait until that's hard confirmed, I think. I think we'll wait until that's hard confirmed. So Louis killed her and then buried her, and he was whispering to something the whole time. I think he was whispering to an Umbra, but we'll see. A cause for a jump scare is not really making me feel afraid or shocked. Yeah, it was mostly the loud noise that did it, wasn't it?
You promised me that we'd live forever. Together.
Oh, what the hell?
Now, if you really wanted to do that, just give up on that stupid thought of yours.
She's not dead? Well, I guess she's a ghost, isn't she? You promised me that we'd live forever. If you wanted to do that, just give up on that stupid thought of yours. Who? And that's a male voice saying that. Who would that be to? Who's that from and who's that to?
This party is so lame.
Okay, so Jay. Who the hell is Jay? Is that Joseph? That might be Joseph. Let's write this down. Jay. And then we have Ruthie, Charlotte, and Nina. That must be Nina when she's dead, because Nina had blonde hair, didn't she? Oh, this is like a couple of years earlier, so I guess Nina started dyeing her hair at some point. Okay.
Not that bad, just a bit too loud.
Food's good though, and plus, we haven't had the whole community together in a long time.
Do you guys want to play Truth or Dare?
I hate Truth or Dare. You guys always make me do annoying things.
Shut it, Rufy. What about you, Nina? You want to play? You're the birthday girl after all.
And Nina's birthday.
Yeah, okay.
I'll start. I dare you to pick up Ruthie and bring around the whole arcade.
On it. All done. Now then. Anyone else got some cooler dares for me?
Yeah, you like Ruthie? In the special way?
What kind of question is that? Did your parents drop you as a baby or something? Obviously, I don't like her like that. Fine, then. I dare you to lock yourself in that back room way back there for 30 minutes. in the dark, with no lights. Let's wipe that smug smile off your face now.
Oh. Is that how Nina ended up dying? Hey, sorry we have to meet like this. I won't show you what happened after that dare, but I'll show you something else. What are the things are going to show you going to make you no sense? Blame Charlotte for that one. Anyway, don't blink. Okay, don't blink. Okay, it's like a year later. I always thought this scythe was the coolest. It's so red and the fuck are you looking at? True. Are you turning away? Come back here. What's going on? That's a good question. I hate this place. I'm surrounded by... What should I put together? Why couldn't I get a cell to myself? Hang on, no. What did you say? I hate this place. I'm surrounded by idiots. Why did you have to put us here together? Why couldn't I get a cell to myself? A ghost? Ah! Ooh, if you see my brother Jim, tell him I said hi. He should be up ahead. Okay, let's look out for Jim. Jim? No, I'm Tim. Jim's the guy you just talked to. Freeze keeps saying we're related. Okay, let's write this down. Hey, Jim, Tim, not related. Does this make any sense? I don't know if this is actually supposed to make any sense, to be honest, so. A ghost?
Who are you?
Jesus, creepy little asshole.
To call me that sounds like a reflection of your own character.
Whoa! Holy fuck! Can you hear me? Where's the microphone on this thing?
Here? Yes. I hear all that goes on within this arcade. Children screaming, adults drinking. But enough of that. Enough about me. What is your name?
This is so fucking cool! Holy shit! My name's Charlotte, big man. What's your name?
Charlotte? It is a lovely name. My name, it was King, I suppose.
King?
My parents named me that as the one who had conquered my weaknesses, and theirs, as they put it.
King. You've got a cool name too. So, you've got coded parents or something?
Code. Not quite. I struggle to find a place to begin in explaining quite what I am. You have asked many questions, and I believe it is my turn. Do you perhaps know of Ruthie? She may hide her last name, and I believe it is my turn. Do you perhaps know of Ruthie?
No, of.
She may hide her last name and dodge from questions.
Oh yeah, Rufy. She's like my best friend ever. Why? You know her? Jeez Louise. Really accounted for everything.
Ruthie with a friend. That is wonderful. You've brought me good news, and that should keep me out for the time I'm stuck in here.
Who's got you stuck down here, big man?
Remember that King was Ruthie's brother that she fucking shot in the head after he killed his parents. Killed their parents.
Is there a quest line I gotta fulfill?
Ruthie hasn't told you a thing, has she? About what happened to her family? Or anything else? Explaining it would be, well, tiresome. Rather, I will walk you through what happened that day.
For Ruthie, the atmosphere was painfully silent that night. Okay, he's gonna narrate it.
I can't imagine how she is now, but back then, for the help of her dear brother, she tried to hold her flipping wounds by her hands, desperately crying for them not to be hurt. There was nothing she could have done, and after silently sobbing for seconds to come, her savior arrived. Her dear rushing into the room before realizing something was terribly wrong. Her brother was holding a knife, blood dripping from the end. It seemed he was waiting on the young girl to appear, so he could finish her off.
Oh wow, he was going to kill her?
Ruthie is an ignorant fool. You should know this by now. She still had hope for her brother, hopelessly committed to his goodwill. She cried out,
No, what did it say? What did it say?
"You should know this by now." She still had hope for her brother, hopelessly committed to his goodwill. She cried out,
Did you kill the man who did this? Okay. She was asking if he killed the person who killed their family. A mirror. You could use it to shamefully look at yourself before you die. A bow. You could look pretty before you die. Defend yourself. You called? Okay, so this is Charlotte. This is probably Joseph. Maybe Jay? Yeah, I figured we could play this new game. I don't know who this is though. We snuck in so early to play it. Hee. Oh sweet. Let's start this shit up. Let's start this shit up. Maybe that's Tia. How are you? Ruthie? Oh, that's Ruthie. Okay. Me? I'm fine. Why is she asking? You guys hear that? Oh, what? Who? Hang on. No. What did that say? What did that say? Who? They took us. They were put to sleep by something? What is that? Is that an Umbra? Wanted. Dreams in the back of a car. Because when I have a dream when you're being kidnapped. Oh god, they were kidnapped! Charlotte, will you go out with me? Splat. No. Come and fight me. God. Boom. Well, there's that portal again. Him. Wake up. Morning. Where the hell am I? Ruthie, you right? Achoo. Sorry. Right here. Get off that freak.
You can move towards me or the girl. I'll kill her. That is your only warning.
What's going on? Just don't know. So this is a dude with blonde hair.
Hi, you ever heard about your friend? Hey, Charlotte. You alive or what?
So he knows
Oh,
them.
she's fine. You don't have to worry about her.
What do you want from us? Is it money? Ruthie's got money.
Now then, to be blunt with you, you're gonna kill Ruthie. I came up with this game while I was having my afternoon rest. Don't you find it fun?
No, Ruthie, I'm not. What the hell?
Taking so long. Oh, that's right. You need motivation, of course. Alright, if you don't, I'll kill all three of you. But if you do, your prize will be your life as well as Dear Silence.
Just act scared.
Quick, grind, Christ! Feels like nobody here likes to have fun anymore. I'm giving you another chance. I'll sweeten the deal, so if you kill her, I'll let you guys go, and I'll give you little hints as to who I am. That way you can relish in the sweet revenge, no?
Ooh. Look, I don't think he's going to let any of them go. I don't... What is going on? Oh, is... So that's why Lewis killed Nina, and that's... I guess that's why Lewis... And that's why Nina tried to kill Tia? Because of this masked guy. So who the hell is this masked guy? Masked dude. He likes making people... I guess he's involved with Township because he knows all about them because he's like collecting all the information. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, was that Ruthie in the grave then? He killed Ruthie. She was defenseless. He took everything from you. Return the favor. You're crying? Why didn't you kill him? You're out of friends and... What does that mean? What's a rat? Rat equipped. Why are you eating the rat? Oh my god. Weirdest VR murder mystery game I've ever seen. Your daughter's watching it. I don't know how appropriate this is for kids. Stop line. That said since the past. Okay. Oh, it's Tia. Since the past beginnings. What's your favorite story?
My favorite story, huh? I guess Little Red Riding Hood. Brings back a lot of nice memories from when I was younger. Mom and Dad used to dress me up in the Little Red Hood with a nice basket. Halloween was always so nice. For the candy. My bullies? Oh, right. Well, it's probably because of Charlotte. She's always really quick to get physical, and since I'm a whole lot weaker than her, you can fill in the dots. But I totally would have won if they let me get the first punch. Charlotte taught me how to throw a really good one. What does my sister smell like? Not onions. She smells like rain? She has a pretty special smell. I can always tell when she's around, you know? How tall am I? Well, below 4'10" right now, I think. But Charlotte's so tall, I'm due for a growth spurt any time now.
You're dead, Tia, sorry.
Music? Oh, I love classical music. I used to be a pianist, you know? And I sing sometimes too. Maybe I'll show you all sometime. I don't really watch television, but I do listen to the radio when my mom drives sometimes. Dad thinks the radio is too noisy, so I don't bother around him. My favorite? I like anything blueberry, berry blast, berry something. It's been so long. Oh, and cotton candy. The best word ever is howdy. It's also what I use to greet everyone. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, partner. I say it so much Charlotte started pulling my hair down every time I would. I do miss her sometimes. I have company here, but it's never the same. If you see her by some chance, could you say hi for me? I hope she hasn't forgotten about me already. Oh, we're out of time already. Hold on. You'll be back, right? I'll see you later.
So she's in the game. Okay. Everything has an origin point. Okay, someone did a timeline. Okay. Nina's birthday, 1914-75. A couple months later, Tia had an argument with Charlotte before storming off, and Tia was beaten to death by Louis Eden, dragged into the woods and buried. Okay. So I thought that was Nina, but that wasn't. That was somebody else. That was Louis. Okay. Charlotte calls Ruthie the next day and asks for Tia's whereabouts. Tia was dead. Harmony, mother of Charlotte and Tia, hangs herself like 6 months later because of what she saw at the arcade. I imagine she stumbled upon Tia's body. 6 months later, Charlotte plays a game and finds out what happens to Ruthie and also who King is. Ruthie is killed like a year later Oh no, like a couple months later. J status is question mark. Charlotte is hospitalized after losing an eye and losing a lot of blood. Information from both the website and the video. Oh, okay, so that was on the website. Month later, Charlotte is confronted by a plush bear in her dreams, asks if she wants to continue dreaming. Unknown date after above. In Charlotte's dreams, Charlotte finds out Harmony played an arcade game that showed her the brutal death of Tia. Ah, so that's what that was. Okay. We can also maybe assume that Harmony is the bear from the first episode, considering she says, I told you before not to continue. I thought Harmony was the mum, though. Interesting. Okay. So then who the hell was who the hell is the masked guy then? Maybe that was Louis. Could that have been Louis? And he's being manipulated by someone as well? Somewhere in North America toward Canada. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So many curveballs in this series? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have a couple more, but these ones are all pretty short. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 2 minutes. So yeah, these ones would be Charlotte's Dream, the first 77. Sins of the Past short, okay. It's a hospital. Behind you. You don't have a choice. Get that out of your head. I'll make you live. You don't get to selfishly die here. You will know the truth. So, hang on. So she's maybe tried to kill herself or something. And then her father was like, no, no. Okay. Charlotte Dream 3. These are definitely going to get pinged. Piano with sis. Date with her, date with Ruth. I guess, yeah, this is Charlotte's Dream, so this would be a date with Ruthie. Memories or dreams? Good question. This video is part of a series? Yes, yes. I'll link that again. Hang on. So this is here, this series. Spooked Forky. Yeah, make sure to go give them make sure to go subscribe if you like this series. It may not be government. No, it's definitely not government in this one. Okay, so this is Dream, we don't know.
Someone is leading me in my dreams. Every time I think I'm going to wake up, that damn music plays. And I am in another awful nightmare. Some dreams are better than others. Some are memories I kill to relive. And some are torture rooms where I sit there waiting to die. Every now and then I'll have a useful one. Something that's not complete nonsense. Something that I can get a message out of. I see certain figures in the dreams. Certain people that can only live in these hellscapes now. My mother. The more I write, the more I remember her, but this is going to go away once I wake up too. Right? I can't remember who did this to me.
Hello, little Wheel Skeleton's daughter. Wheel, what's a baby skeleton called? I don't know. But hello.
I can't remember his name, but he looks so familiar.
It's Pocket Cat. Pocket Cat did this.
I'm sure I'll remember when I wake up. For now, I'll write down everything I can remember from previous dreams. A grave in snow, with two people behind the arcade. Promises of rebirth within that grave. My mother's warnings, and various voices telling me the opposite. It's all the specifics I remember. Every dream had one thing in common at least. At the end of every dream,
Who is that?
It's always her.
Is that Ruthie?
She's always standing with that irritating smile.
That's Ruthie.
It pierces through my head and forces me to remember. It hurts so bad. Even when I can't see her, I know she's smiling.
Because remember, Ruthie had the mirror in the flashback to where her brother was going to kill her. She had the mirror as an option. She also had a bow as well. Bone meal.
It's her there. It's always you, Nina.
Oh, Nina. What? I was wrong. What the fuck? Nina. Why Nina? Out of everybody, why Nina? The hell? Huh. Okay. So that's all the episodes, right? Is it finished yet? I don't think it's finished. I don't think the series is finished yet. Maybe the, hang on. Let's, okay, let's check out their website. What was it? Townshipmerch.com. Okay. Know that Umbras can only show off what they were present for. I always found it an interesting game to press at his buttons.
Oh, it's you. Bill.
Don't call me that, kid. Mr. Settle works just fine.
Oh, it's you. Bill.
Don't call me that, kid. Mr. Settle works just fine.
This is Nina talking to Bill Settle? Is that Nina? So I thought you had to push.
What are you doing here anyway? The party ain't ended yet, has it? I gotta get back to work, so buzz off, kid.
I'll be here for a while. I'm here for a day after all. What about you? Hiding away from the party with... Oh, no way. Are you smoking? I thought you quit. Show a little follow-through.
Oh, this was during Nina's dare at a party where she had to go to out the back for, what was it, like 30 minutes. And then Bill Settle was there? Been away for too long now. Can you just press the X up there and let me sleep? You don't need audio this time. You know what he did to me. It's obvious. Oh, God. Bill killed Nina? I can see you now. Hang on. There's supposed to be audio playing, but it's not playing for some reason. I'm just going to download it and play it. One sec. It's like a funeral march or something, right? You know what he did to me? It's obvious, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so Charlotte's father, Bill, did that. That would explain why he was like upset afterwards. Because remember that the reason Tia ran away was that her and Charlotte had a fight. And the reason their parents weren't home was because their mum took their dad out on a date night because he wasn't feeling well lately. And that was after Nina's death. size of her eyes, right eye is absolutely shredded. There's a bullet wound etched deep within her abdomen and several dead butterflies found within the wound of the abdomen. I honestly don't know what I'm looking at and how she's even alive. The eye is unrecoverable, but other than that, we're just waiting for her to be more active. She seems out of consciousness every now and then, but she quickly comes to sleep not even an hour or two later. What's weird about this is when she's awake, she absolutely shows no fatigue. She runs around a room banging, crying, screaming, everything you can think of. She suddenly collapses, no warning. Brain activity, well, and sleep is unnatural for being generous. Seriously, what the hell's wrong with this girl? Continue to watch her carefully and give you updates on your situation. And officer, was a friend that still hasn't been located named Ruthie. Okay, so the scene where this one.
She alive or what? Oh, she's fine. You don't have to worry about her. Your only warning.
Okay, so he shoots her in the abdomen.
Oh my, you're worried about your friend?
Whoever this guy is, masked guy, shoots her in the abdomen. And she's missing an eye, and then she's in the hospital. Because see, look, it's Charlotte Settle. And then she's in a coma, and that's why this is called the beginnings, because this is when the whole thing starts. When we see it from the very start, she's like, Bill is getting into her head. This guy might be Bill. It might be all him. But then, so Bill did that. Bill killed Nina, probably in a really horrible way. But then Louis killed Tia. And he said he promised to do it. So I do wonder if this is Bill, or if this is somebody else who's like manipulating them. Okay. So what was the other website? Can we see another? Can we get to the homepage, I wonder? Because that's all, we couldn't access anything else there. Has the rest of it been taken down, I wonder? You make him climb, the choice is yours. Without arms, it's a little difficult. So, Charlotte's mum hung herself. And smoking. Smoking the job would fire you if there was anybody else conveniently star-shaped. And this is the dad who was smoking and wasn't supposed to be. It seems like a lot of this was actually properly planned out in advance. That mask guy sort of came out of left field a little bit, but maybe it was planned ahead. I wonder if we can I don't know if we can find this specific. Because you can't post links in comments anyway, so. Township, yeah, because this is just townshipmerch.com. Hang on, let me see. See if there's anything in the page source. Let me see. No. Okay. So yeah, it's just, I think the other one, it may have been taken down or like just completely moved, and I don't know what the link to that is. So, Okay. I would have liked to poke around that, but I guess not. Okay. So, Okay, so we've seen all of it, and we've poked through the website that I can find. I don't know. I can't seem to. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just Google Township, Charlotte website. No. It brings up the city of Charlotte. What is it? Was it Neocities? GeoCities? No, I don't know. I don't know if we can find that. Oh well, that's all right. Yeah, that was great. So okay, so Nina was the first one to die, and she was murdered by Bill. And nobody knew that. She was murdered by Bill at her own birthday party. And maybe more than just murdered, we don't know. Then later on, Tia was killed by Louis, a worker at that place, in the same spot that Nina was killed. Probably in the same way. Ruthie was also killed there. Maybe there? No, it wasn't there. She was killed somewhere else. And then Tia was buried with somebody, but she came back. I don't think we have all the answers yet. I feel like there's still too many questions. Like, how did the souls get into the game? In the games in the arcade and the website? And I don't think it was ever clarified who Tia was buried with. Because they said they found Nina's body, so it couldn't be her, and that was much later, but then she couldn't have been buried with Ruthie, because Ruthie was killed later. So I don't know who she was buried with, actually. And then at the very end, I think it was Jay or Joseph was... Jay or Joseph was killed Ruthie because of the Masked Man. The Masked Man made him, else he was going to kill all of them. And it's also going to give him a clue to his... Also going to give him a clue to his identity. Did we actually see that clue? I don't know if we did. Hang on, let me see. Let's rewatch this part. Let's see if we know. We can figure out a clue.
Hey, Charlotte. You alive or what? Oh, she's fine. You don't have to worry. Life as well as dear Charlotte.
Yeah, see, he shoots her there.
Quick, right. Feels like nobody here likes to have fun anymore. I'm giving you another chance. I'll sweeten the deal. So, if you kill her, I'll let you guys go, and I'll give you little hints as to who I am. That way you can relish in the sweet revenge, no?
So he takes her out straight away. I guess he takes her straight to the hospital? Okay, so he killed Tia as well. And he is blonde. Oh, is he Louis? Maybe he just is straight up is Louis. Because that was like... Because this was like the Louis scene here, where he beat her to death. So I think this guy is Louis, yeah. Okay. I think you could just say that, yeah. I think so. What do you guys think? Do you think it's Louis? I think it's Louis. Okay, so Louis. But then... Thinking Louis, yeah. What's happening? You missed the whole thing. You missed the whole thing. We've been going for like 2 hours now. We're watching Sins of the Past series here. Go watch it. It's good. It's good. Is he a puppet to something? I think he might be a puppet to something else, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, I think he might be. Because to have 2 violent killers in the same spot out of nowhere... Hang on. Do you know Umbras can only show off what they were present for? Maybe what's happened is that Bill killed Nina, right? Maybe her Umbra is manipulating Louis to kill Tia and then the rest as punishment. Oh, you know what? It might be that. It might be Nina's Umbra is manipulating Louis to kill the rest. What's Umbra? Umbra is a... Hang on, can we find it? Where was it? Was it? No, it was Township here. Okay. So Umbras are... They're like ghosts. Simply an entity obsessed with the idea of evolution and perfection, whether consciously or unconsciously. In every case we've seen so far, this obsession with perfection has been physical. Umbras tend to stick to one object or sometimes even concepts after their human death. What's most common is that we have gathered an object valuable close to them at the place of death, a family relic, a gift to somebody or somebody dear, things like that. It could be the mirror. Right, because Nina showed up in the mirror at the end. This mirror here. And this mirror was in, I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but in one of these. Oh, maybe here. Don't know if I'll be able to find it, and then immediately finds it. It's gonna play. It's loading. Why is it loading? Oh, my net died. It's gonna... You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, YouTube. Come on. No? So it's like, is it... Come on, you can do it. Here. Here. The mirror here. A mirror. You could use it to shamefully look at yourself before you die. And then this mirror shows up here, and it's a similar style. This the hand mirror, right? So what I'm thinking is that when Nina was killed, she had this mirror on her. and then her umbra, her spirit, attached to that. And it's made Lewis kill the people who she sees as responsible for her death. So that is the Settle family. So Bill Settle was the one who killed her, right? Charlotte Settle was his daughter and the one who always bullied her, and they always fought each other. Tia Settle was the she's not entirely blind, but she has very limited vision. And she was always bullied by Nina as well. This was a pocket mirror. We are gonna play pocket mirror after this, actually. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I think is happening. Is when Nina was killed, she had this mirror on her, and then somehow the mirror ended up in Ruthie's house, and then King was going to murder the whole family, but he murdered the parents, and then Ruthie killed him. And then Ruthie ended up getting killed anyway by Louis. So that's what I think is happening. I think it's Nina's revenge from beyond the grave, because her father brutally murdered her. Because Charlotte and Tia's father brutally murdered her. And there's some mechanism that Township, the arcade company, is using to store souls. Store umbras maybe. Because I think Tia has an umbra too. Because she got out. It showed the video of her getting out of the grave. And she's inside the arcade game now. The website. I don't think she realizes what she's doing. Maybe playing by someone else's rules. Yeah, I don't know. If we could look at the old website, we could probably learn a little bit more about umbras, because that had like that full video we weren't able to see. So, You like Walton Files? From what I've seen of it, I have. Yeah, I have enjoyed it. Unless I can get perms, we won't watch it on stream though, because I don't want to watch stuff without explicit permission from the creator, even big stuff, I think. So. Yeah, so that's what I think has happened. That as it stands, that's what I think is going on. So, but yeah, interesting series. Bizarre. Love how it was presented. Very strange. Like you can see the really heavy dreamcore, especially these later ones. These so there was a big break. Not that big a break, actually. So what's this? Beginnings. Beginnings was July, late July. And then this one was, like 2 weeks later. So there's not a big break, really. There's a big break between here. So you can see the really heavy dreamcore influence in these two, these shorter ones. But the whole thing is still very dreamcore. So I love ghost-like concepts. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I guess it's still being updated, but I wonder. So, what questions do we have left to answer? Like, is it definitely Louis? I'm pretty sure it's Louis, but is it definitely Louis? Is Nina's ghost causing it? Is my theory correct? Basically, is that what's happening? Who was the body inside the grave? I don't think that's really clear who that body is. The body that Tia was thrown into. Like, was that Nina's body? Because Nina is dead, but they knew she was murdered. So did they have her body or not? Why did they think that Charlotte murdered Nina and Tia? The cops thought that Charlotte murdered Nina and Tia. I'd like to know why that is. What other questions do we have? I guess they probably thought that because they were killed in the same way, but did they find Tia's body? I don't know if they found her body. Hey, Figure, how you doing? What is the deal with King? Like, is I guess he's an Umbra too, trapped inside the arcade. Why? Okay, so one big question is, why the hell is Township doing this? Why is Township building ghost machines? Like, what's the deal there? Why are they doing that? That's what I'd like to know. These kinds of stories last long because it feels sometimes these kind of stories end abruptly. You can think of these stories never end. It's very rare for these to have an official ending. Very rare. I don't know of any series that has officially said, yes, we're over. Usually what they'll do is they'll just keep going. Like, I don't even think Local 58 had an official ending. It just sort of stopped. Like, even Walton Files just brought out a new one. Mandela Catalog was supposed to have a new one coming out soon, but we'll see about that, right? Greylock's still going. This one, like, just had an update, like, 3 weeks ago. So, hey, Cephalus, how you doing? So, like, you know, you could probably say, oh, this one's probably done, but then nope, we got a new one. Yeah, so they just keep going, honestly. So, yeah. So we'll see. I'm actually struggling to think of a series that has had an official ending. All the ones we've watched, all of them have been still ongoing, so I'm pretty sure all the ones we've watched on stream have been ongoing. Yeah, I legitimately can't think of one that has said, okay, we're done. It's officially over. What the hell? That's crazy. I actually can't think of one. Hang on, let me look at Night Miner. Maybe he's covered on this one. No. Pets Cop is finished. Pets Cop has officially finished. That's right. Pets Cop has officially finished. I think Angel Hair is finished. I think it has, but I don't know. Maybe some old ones have, like some really old ones, like the old Slenderman one. What was that called again? Like, there are some older ones, like Monument Mythos finished. That's right. Monument Mythos finished. So they do. They just usually take a long time. So Marble Hornets, that's the one. Marble Hornets, yeah. Is Cray? What's that one? Hang on, let me see. When was the last? This one 2 months ago? Probably not. Probably not. I still need to check that one out, don't I? If it's in English. Oh, that Dad one definitely finished. Yeah, so there's a bunch of old ones that did. Like, not necessarily analog horror, but like internet weird web series. What's going on with Mandela Catalog right now? Oh, look, we're not going to talk about it here, but look on, just look on Twitter. Look up Alex Kister, and you'll, oh boy, yeah, you'll see. Yeah, like so they do end. They just take a long time. Is the thing. And yeah, because most of these people, or basically every single one, like it's an exception other than the rule. They usually just they're doing it as for fun most of the time. You know, sometimes you'll get somebody like Valverde, right? the person behind that is doing it as a show reel. So if, while they were working on that, that was basically their job to help find more work. So that was a little different, but most of the time it's usually just for like a side project or for fun. So they can't work on it very, very much, right? So they do just take a while, right? It's very, very rare where you can get somebody who's working on it as their main content. So funny how Ghost Analog Horror always has unfinished business in the sense they never complete. Yeah, so true. Still going after 10 years. Wow. That must make it like the longest running horror series, and it had to be, right? Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, actually. I really want to see where that goes. But we had to check back in, like, next year. I had to wait for a few more updates. That's the thing. Because it takes so long for these things to update, it's like, okay, I want to wait. I want to see where this goes. We'll come back and check it out in a year. And maybe we'll get 2 episodes. Yo, Pablo, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, S, you remember now. Okay, let's take a short break. And then we'll come back and we will play a little bit of Pocket Mirror. Oh, wait, hang on. Before we do that. We'll just see if we can update the, bingo card. Random ads, cutaways? No. Lab experiments? Yes, actually. Oh, we do have lab experiments. We do. And you know why? Because we do have lab experiments. Because she's in a coma and they're reading her dreams. Lab experiments. We got it, bros. Creepy Toys House mascots? No. Cult? No. Religious horror? No, I don't think there's been any religious symbology. News alert? No. Stick figures. Have we had stick figures? No. AI voices? No. Photoshop face? No Photoshop face. Sensor bars? No. There haven't really been anything censored. Like, sometimes they'll say, I'm not going to show you that, but it's not like a censorship bar, right? Okay. 911 call. Have we had a 911 call? We had the cops. Virus? No viruses. Emergency alert siren? No. Corrupt government conspiracies? Right, no. I'm going to be changing this one to corporate conspiracies as well, but as it stands, no. So, funny instead of scary? No. Whenever it was intended to be scary, it was scary. And before and after comparisons, we haven't had that, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Do those memories count as comparisons? No. So when I mean that, I mean like when it's like I'll show you. Like this one. Right. So it's like before, after, right? Those sort of direct comparisons like that, right? Analog Horror does that a lot. But this series hasn't done that. So
Someone is waiting.
Yeah, so we haven't got a bingo yet. We actually found this the first time we do the bingo, we have a series that won't get a bingo. Does it explicitly have to be a censor bar? Because I recall seeing a blurred corpse image. Was there a blurred corpse image? Was there? I don't remember that. What was the context of that scene? Do you remember? Oh, yes. It was, right? It was actually here. It was this scene. Here, it was this. Because this is like all blurred and censored, isn't it? And this isn't going to load again. Okay. This video, it's just not loading this video. But yes, there was a censor. It's not a censor bar, but it was censorship, so we'll count that. I might end up rephrasing that too to be censorship rather than censor. Censorship / censor bar. I'm gonna write this down. Censor bar. Okay. Okay, but yes, you are right. There is censored corpses. So, we still don't have a bingo, but we're close. We've got, if we have random ads or cutaways in a future one, we'll get a bingo. Funny instead of scary, and before and after comparisons. Maybe a cult. Yeah, we're getting close. Let's get this one. Yeah. It's crazy we haven't gotten any of the major ones yet. So I put these four. So I put virus, religious horror, creepy toys, mascots, and government conspiracies. Well, we almost have this one. I am going to change it. So we kind of do have that one. But these are the four pillars of analog horror, right? Your analog horror series will have one of these in it. They will always have one of these four in it, right? They're the big ones. Always, every single one has one of these in it. So that's why I put them there. To make it harder to get a bingo without requiring another one, you know. Because they always have one, they usually don't have two, but sometimes they do. So, but I might reshuffle it around again. But yeah, good series. I really liked. I really liked this. I really like this Sins of the Past series. Really interesting. Really interesting to try and piece together what happened. The Masked Man, look, okay, so one criticism. One criticism is that the Masked Man, oh, he was in this one, wasn't he? And this one just isn't going to load, is it? He felt a bit Tumblr edgy, the Masked Man. I didn't really think this scene was scary. It wasn't laughably bad. We've seen some laughably bad horror before, right? We have. This wasn't laughably bad, but it just felt a bit, everything else was so grounded and serious. And then this kind of almost goofy Masked Man came out and was like, no, hello, Jay, I'd like to play a game, right? And it's like, it doesn't really fit with the vibe of the rest of the series. But the rest of it was fantastic. The rest of it was absolutely fantastic. So, I really enjoyed the rest of it. Love the Dreamcore aesthetic. I like how weird everything is. You know, I think it's great. I think it's great. That's like that. I think that's probably the only criticism I have. Is just like this guy. I'm not a big fan of this scene and this guy being kind of edgy. He felt like a 2011 creepypasta, like Jeff the Healer. Yeah, he did. You're right. But other than that, everything else has been tonally perfect. Even the ones where they're sort of like funny, like this part here. So this part where it's like, oh, it's sort of like fun and, you know, silly. That was good. I liked it. And it's not loading. Okay. it's just not gonna load. Or like when Tia ran into a classroom and tripped over. Like, you know, those little parts are like just a touch of levity. It was like really nice. You know, it helps reset your emotions for the darker stuff after that, right? So I thought I really liked the rest of this. And still a fantastic series. One of my favorites we've watched so far. Definitely one of the more conceptually complete series. Like really solid conceptually. Usually they'll just like have like one idea and then not really plan the whole thing ahead. Whereas this one feels like it's been very, it's like most of it, like 90% of it was planned from the start, it feels like. Whether that's the case or not, who knows? Maybe the creator, maybe Forky is just really good, really good at working on the fly. But it feels like at least the major story beats were planned out from the start. And you've got the themes weaving through there. I would like a little bit more. Maybe it's unfinished, right? It feels like maybe it's not, but I don't know. Does that big break makes me feel like it was supposed to be, that was the end, but who knows, right? It's hard to tell. I would like a little more about what the hell township is. Just a little more. Just to weave that through just a little more. And that's really nitpicking. That's me nitpicking though, 100%. Great series, loved it. Yep, absolutely loved it. Keen to see more, definitely, 100%. Elements to add to the story. Yeah, like the themes weaving through there. And the slow reveals of stuff sort of suggest the whole thing's been really planned out from the start, right? So, like slow reveal of the mum and what have you, so. How about random cutaways? So that's specifically like ads, is what that means. Maybe I can clarify the language on that one. That means like, you know how sometimes analog horror will just randomly have an ad? That's what that means. So this one does jump around a bit, but it's not like that intentional. Like it's not like the footage has been jammed into a broadcast or a VHS tape. That's what that means. So Umbra Township story pieces weren't touched on for how many episodes? For heaps of episodes, yeah. Most of it seems to be on the website, but then the website's basically been taken down, I guess, or maybe there's a different way to access it that I don't know. So it might still be there. My criticism might just be dumb, but I'm just not seeing how you access that website. But the Umbra stuff is important, but it's just like, okay, what is it? I would just like that we touch on a little more, is the thing. Otherwise, yeah. Again, nitpicking. It maybe it's really not finished, and it's just like, there's going to be a whole another whopper 20-minute episode that explains all this stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. That's the thing. It's hard to be really have fair criticisms about a series when it's not finished. And this series is hard to tell if it is finished. I don't think it is. Because I don't think they've said anywhere that it's like finished. Try Wayback Machine. Oh, maybe. Yeah, hang on. Oops. Let's see. Like an ad for a fictional product like drinkable glass, something like yeah. Sometimes they just have straight up news footage and they just use that, Web Archive is so slow. Well, that's weird. The first ping for Wayback Machine is saying it's not real. Let's see. No, on the Wayback Machine, it's only the new one. And all the images are broken anyway, so and the other pages aren't even, and the other pages aren't even stored anyway. So yeah, no. Internet Archive doesn't have it, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Yeah, great. Okay. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back and we'll play some Pocket Mirror. Actually, you know what? We might wrap up for today. We might just wrap up for today, I think. I'm actually feeling pretty tired. And we've been gone for 3 hours. That's a good amount. That's a good amount. Yeah, so yeah, sorry guys, I just haven't been sleeping very well at all lately. It's a thing. Like waking up super early, staying up late by accident. Like I'm not trying to stay up late. I'm in bed. I'm just laying there for like 2 hours, then waking up an hour earlier than I should. So I just haven't been sleeping very well lately. That's why my streams have been a bit shorter than I would like. But yes, please check out the. I always forget to point out my Patreon. I have a Patreon, by the way. Please consider becoming a patron. It is the best way to support the channel, and the teaser for the next video is up there already. And when the next video comes out, the patrons will be able to see it a week earlier. So, but yes, thank you all very much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed watching along that series with me. Let me just link this series again, actually. Forky's series, Sins of the Past. Fantastic. Fantastic series. Really enjoyed it. Love to see more. So thank you guys very much. Do I sleep in the suit? Absolutely. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.